Welcome to the right place, where creativity meets sustainability and everyday items turn into garden treasures. If you love giving new life to forgotten finds from places like SAVERS or Value Village, then you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the world of DIY garden art and decor, using upcycled thrift items and recycled trash that bring charm and personality to any green space. Get ready for 20 genius ideas that mix thrift store magic with garden love. From cozy sweater-covered pots to colander baskets swinging in the breeze, we've got projects that are easy, eco-friendly, and absolutely gorgeous. Before we dig in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a creative project. Let's jump into today's thrift hacks and garden art ideas. 1. Upcycled sweater planter wraps. Let's start cozy literally with upcycled sweater planter wraps. Thrift stores like Value Village are gold mines for old knitwear in fun textures and colors. A soft, oversized sweater that's past its prime can be cut and wrapped around any flower pot to create a charming, homespun look that adds warmth to your garden or porch. It's an instant upgrade that blends comfort and creativity. 'These wraps don't just look good, they can help insulate your plant pots in cooler weather, too. All you need is a hot glue gun or a simple stitch to secure the fabric in place. Choose cable knit patterns for a classic look or go bold with vintage stripes and colors. Look for sweaters in the clearance bins at SAVERS for extra savings and variety. 'Pairing these sweater-covered pots with rustic garden benches or wooden crates creates a cozy cottage garden vibe. Add a label or chalk tag for a farmhouse touch. The great thing about this thrift hack is how flexible it is. You can even switch up the wraps by season, all from secondhand finds that would have ended up in landfill. 2. Denim Pocket Herb Garden. One of the most charming ways to grow herbs is with a little help from denim. Old jeans from SAVERS or Value Village can be upcycled into a rustic, functional denim pocket herb garden. Simply cut out the back pockets where the wear and tear give them extra character and attach them to a wooden board, fence, or even an old pallet. These pockets are the perfect size for herbs like thyme, basil, and oregano. Add drainage holes and a bit of breathable liner if needed. Then fill them with soil and plant your herbs. You've just created a space-saving, vertical herb garden with tons of personality. It's a clever way to garden, and you're recycling clothing that might have ended up in the trash. For added flair, paint labels or stencil herb names above each pocket, turning this project into both a culinary and decorative feature. Whether it hangs in your kitchen window or outdoor garden, your denim pocket garden proves that secondhand style can grow something fresh and delicious. Three, T-shirt macrame plant hangers. Old t-shirts are everywhere, especially at Value Village, where you can grab them in bundles or at rock-bottom prices. Turn them into stylish macrame plant hangers by cutting them into strips and knotting them into patterns. It's a no-sew, no-cost project that's both therapeutic and totally chic. These plant hangers are perfect for smaller pots and succulents, and they add vertical dimension to patios or indoor garden nooks. Whether you keep the original colors or dye them for a custom palette, t-shirt yarn is soft yet strong enough to support your plants safely. The best part, you're breathing new life into clothing that might otherwise be discarded. Try pairing different knotting styles or adding beads and rings, all of which you can also find at thrift stores. DIYing these hangers is not just budget-friendly. It's a fashion-forward way to bring texture and personality into your green space. Think of it as wearable art reimagined as living decor. 4. Laundry basket compost bin. Who knew an old plastic laundry basket could become an eco-warrior? With a few simple tweaks, you can transform one into a breathable, efficient compost bin. Look for one at SAVERS, even cracked ones will work fine. The built-in holes make for excellent airflow, which is crucial for breaking down organic matter. Just line the inside with some newspaper or burlap to hold your compost in, and you've got a compact bin that's perfect for balconies, patios, or small gardens. You're reducing waste, feeding your soil, and skipping the need for expensive compost tumblers, all while saving money and reducing landfill load. 'This DIY is a great intro project for beginner composters and a brilliant way to turn trash into treasure. You can even decorate the outside with paint or vinyl decals for a personalized touch. Every time you toss in those food scraps, you'll remember how one laundry basket from Value Village became a green garden hero. 5. Eyeglasses mini planters. For a mini masterpiece, try repurposing old eyeglasses into tiny planters. The next time you see quirky, broken, or vintage frames at SAVERS, don't pass them up. They're ideal for creating small-scale displays for succulents or air plants. 'Remove the lenses and glue tiny cups or pods behind the frames, turning them into wearable or wall-mountable plant holders. These whimsical mini planters are great for windowsills, tiny nooks in your garden, or mounted in groups on a fence for a living art gallery. Whether you're working with cat eye frames or thick-rimmed 80s styles, each pair brings its own character to your display. It's a witty and stylish way to bring vision to your upcycled garden art, pun fully intended. 6. Shoe Organizer Vertical Garden. Last but not least, let's talk vertical gardening with a twist. That old hanging shoe organizer you spotted at Value Village. It's your new favorite herb garden. Each pocket becomes a mini planter for greens, flowers, or succulents, perfect for balconies, fences, or tight spaces. Just reinforce the pockets with landscape fabric if needed, fill them with soil, and plant away. The fabric allows for drainage while keeping everything contained. Plus, you can label each pocket for a functional and stylish look. These organizers are inexpensive and often barely used when donated, a total steal. This project is not only space-saving, but it also turns a mundane household item into a living wall of beauty. It's vertical, it's vibrant, and it's a total transformation from clutter to clever. This is DIY garden decor at its best: accessible, affordable, and wonderfully original. 7. Colander hanging baskets. Next, We're getting quirky with colander hanging baskets, a funky and functional garden feature made from old metal colanders. At Savers and Value Village, you'll find these vintage kitchen tools for just a couple of bucks. They already come with holes, making them perfect for drainage and ideal as hanging planters. Simply thread rope or sturdy twine through the handles, and you've got yourself a one-of-a-kind hanging basket. Spray paint them in bright colors or leave them rustic for that farmhouse industrial look. Fill them with trailing plants like petunias or herbs that spill over the sides for a lush, full appearance. 'These colander planters are eye-catching and incredibly easy to maintain. You can even cluster a few together at different heights for a whimsical vertical display. Each one tells a story of reuse, transformed from kitchen clutter into garden beauty, a perfect example of what's possible when you get creative with secondhand treasures. 8. Jewelry wind chimes. If you've ever walked past the jewelry section at Value Village and thought, too flashy for me, think again. Those colorful, clunky pieces, especially broken or single earrings, beaded necklaces, and bangles, are perfect for creating jewelry wind chimes. This DIY turns once-loved accessories into mesmerizing garden art. 'Using a metal hoop, old strainer, or even a stick as your base, hang strands of jewelry in varying lengths. The movement and sparkle catch sunlight beautifully, while the beads and charms clink together to create a gentle, musical tone. It's elegance with an edge, all from the thrift store clearance bin. Position your chimes where they'll catch a breeze near your garden bench, by the patio, or from a tree branch. Not only do they sound soothing, but they also act as bird and critter deterrents. Beauty, function, and upcycled flair all in one dazzling DIY. 9. Lamp Base Birdbath. That dated lamp base collecting dust at SAVERS has more potential than you think. With a little creativity, it can become the elegant pedestal for a DIY birdbath. Remove the wiring, clean the base, and top it with a shallow bowl or vintage pie pan to create an instant water station for your feathered visitors. Spray paint the base in cheerful garden tones teal, coral, or classic white, and make sure the bowl is weather-resistant. The result is a chic, upcycled bird bath with the kind of flair you'd find in a boutique garden store, except yours costs just a few dollars. Place your lamp bird bath on a garden path or nestle it among flowers. Not only will the birds thank you, but guests will marvel at your eye for transforming thrift finds into practical and stunning garden decor. It's DIY ingenuity at its finest. 10. Records Flower Sculptures. Turn up the garden charm with a blast from the past vinyl record flower sculptures. Old LPs found at Value Village can be heated and shaped into unique, bold blooms. This unexpected twist on trash to treasure creates whimsical garden accents that dance in the sun. Using an oven-safe dish and low heat, soften the records just enough to bend the edges into petal shapes. Attach them to wooden stakes or repurpose curtain rods for stems. Finish them off with painted centers made from bottle caps or buttons. These sculptures are perfect for adding height and flair to garden beds. 'Their weather-resistant nature makes them a durable and fun art piece ideal for anyone who loves retro style with an eco-conscious twist. It's one of the most creative ways to recycle music history and make your garden sing with color and personality. 11. Picture frame garden signs. Vintage picture frames from SAVERS are your next best garden signage solution. Whether they're ornate, rustic, or playful, these frames can be transformed into charming garden signs with just a little paint and imagination. Add a chalkboard insert or wooden backing, and you've got yourself a functional work of art. Use them to label garden sections, display quotes, or even write reminders. Hang them on fences, stick them on posts, or lean them against planters. Each frame tells a visual story and helps bring structure and personality to your outdoor space. The beauty of this project is its versatility. Update the messages with seasonal greetings, planting dates, or fun facts. With just a few dollars and some upcycled frames, your garden becomes both informative and Instagram-worthy. 12. Tie Garland Trellis. Looking for a creative way to add vertical interest to your garden? Enter the tie garland trellis made entirely from secondhand neck tees. Visit SAVERS and grab an assortment of ties in different colors and patterns. Tie them end to end and drape across a wooden frame or trellis post. This garland is both decorative and functional. Vining plants like peas or morning glories will wind their way through the fabric, supported by a soft but strong base. The silk and polyester textures create a shimmery, eclectic look that's unlike anything you'll find in a garden center. 'It's a fun, stylish way to repurpose something traditionally formal into something wildly creative. Plus, the colors and patterns of the ties change with every project, ensuring your garden trellis is truly one of a kind. 13. Glove planters. Ever seen a single garden glove on a thrift store rack and thought, what a waste? Now it doesn't have to be. Turn those mismatched or worn-out gloves from Value Village into quirky glove planters that double as conversation pieces. Fill the fingers with soil, add succulents or small herbs, and place them in planters or mount them on garden stakes. Leather or canvas gloves work best, but even soft fabric gloves can be lined and used creatively. It's an unusual idea that adds playful charm to any outdoor space. Arrange a few together for a glove garden that's humorous and eye-catching, a symbol of hard work, turned soft and green. It's a great reminder that even the most unexpected thrift finds can be reborn into something beautiful and practical. 14. Purse planters. Don't skip the handbag section on your next thrift trip. Old purses, especially structured or vintage ones, make perfect purse planters. Their sturdy shapes and built-in linings are ideal for holding soil and plants, and they add an upscale, whimsical touch to any garden area. 'Line the interior with plastic or landscape fabric for added protection. Then fill with trailing flowers or bold blooms and hang from fences, door handles, or chair backs. The handle acts as a built-in hanger, making this project super convenient and cute. 'From clutches to totes, each bag tells a different story now, with flowers blooming from its seams. It's one of the most stylish ways to recycle while making a bold garden statement. Savers always has new inventory, so your next planter could be just one purse away. 15. Bundt Pan Bird Feeder. Last on today's DIY list is a sweet treat for the birds, a Bundt Pan Bird Feeder. Those heavy, decorative Bundt pans from the thrift store aren't just for baking. Flip them into outdoor feeders by adding a chain for hanging and filling the center with birdseed. Their fluted edges give them a floral appearance, and their sturdy design makes them weather-resistant. Drill drainage holes in the bottom to keep things dry, or choose a solid bottom version for suet or fruit offerings. Either way, you're serving up style along with snacks. 'Hang it from a tree branch or shepherd's hook and watch your feathered friends flock to your garden. This thrifted creation blends charm, function, and repurposed beauty, a perfect ending to our list of garden decor hacks with soul. 16. Record bowl flower pots. For a groovy take on upcycled garden decor, try making record bowl flower pots. Those vintage vinyl records from SAVERS or Value Village can be heated and shaped into stunning, wavy-edge planters that look like floral sculptures themselves. They're an artistic blend of retro and rustic. Warm the records in the oven over a heat-safe bowl, then mold them while pliable. Once cooled, they hold their shape and can be used to house succulents, small herbs, or decorative moss. They're lightweight and surprisingly durable, perfect for sheltered outdoor spaces or patios. Add drainage holes and a plastic liner if needed to extend their life. These upcycled flower pots not only save vinyl from landfills, but add a bold, unexpected accent to your garden. Every plant deserves a stylish home, even one spun from old music. 17. Suitcase Flower Bed. Take a stroll through the luggage section at Value Village and look for an old, hardshell suitcase because it's about to become your next flower bed centerpiece. That's right, a suitcase flower bed is a quirky, eye-catching project that turns travel gear into blooming beauty. Line the interior with plastic or a trash bag, poke a few drainage holes, and fill it with potting soil. Plant bright, low-maintenance flowers like marigolds or petunias. When it's propped open, the suitcase becomes a stage where your plants are the stars. Set it on an old chair, wooden crate, or even right on the ground for a whimsical effect. Bonus, you can close it up and store it during colder months. It's an elegant, nostalgic nod to travel now with roots firmly planted at home. 18. Shirt collar plant ties. Those worn-out shirts from SAVERS might be past their prime, but don't toss them yet. The collars, especially from flannel or cotton shirts, make excellent plant ties. This subtle DIY is not only practical, but also adds a tailored twist to your garden upkeep. Cut the collar into strips or use as is to gently tie tomato stems, vines, or saplings to stakes. The fabric is soft enough to prevent damage and strong enough to hold support. You'll find that these DIY plant ties are far better than store-bought plastic ones. Mix and match colors for a patchwork look or stick to neutrals for a minimal aesthetic. These collars are proof that small thrift finds can make a big impact, and sometimes fashion really does grow into function. 19. Vintage chair planters. Chairs missing their seats might seem useless, but in the DIY garden world, they're perfect planter frames. Check the furniture aisle at SAVERS for those charming wooden or metal chairs with character. Remove the seat, add a wire basket or coconut liner, and suddenly you've got a throne for your flowers. These vintage chair planters are a conversation starter in any garden. Paint them in pastels for shabby chic style, or go bold with vibrant hues. They're ideal for showcasing blooms like geraniums or pansies and add height variation that makes your garden space feel more dynamic. What's beautiful about this thrift hack is the blend of history and growth, turning forgotten furniture into a new life form. It's the kind of unexpected creativity that keeps your garden feeling fresh and full of personality. And it's all thanks to a chair someone almost threw away. 20. Reimagined Toys. One of the most delightful and surprising garden decor ideas involves reimagining children's toys from Value Village. Think dump trucks as planters, Barbie doll heads as succulent pots, or plastic dinosaurs acting as quirky garden gnomes. The creative possibilities are endless. Clean and paint the toys if needed, then drill holes or hollow out spaces for soil and plants. The result is a vibrant, playful vibe that brings humor and creativity into your green space. It's perfect for family gardens or areas where you want to spark a smile. Group them into themed clusters: a toy army on patrol near the tomato patch, or a dinosaur valley beneath your flowers. This DIY isn't just about recycling, it's about storytelling and adding personality to your garden through the lens of childhood wonder. Conclusion: that wraps up today's dive into Savers Value Village thrift hacks and recycled trash DIYs for garden art and decor. As you've seen, secondhand treasures can become first-class showstoppers in your garden, from record pots and suitcase beds to purse planters and toy sculptures. Every piece has potential. If you enjoyed these creative garden transformations, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to The Right Place, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on fresh thrift hacks and DIY ideas. Your garden and the planet will thank you. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best garden art doesn't come from a catalog, it comes from a thrift store shelf and a little bit of imagination. See you in the next video, right here on The Right Place.